Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Diana. I am in my second competition season, and so far I have competed in 4 NPC shows in my 2 seasons, and I am in peak week. I am 6 days out from my very first OCB show, so that's super exciting. I had my check-in today with my coach, so I just sent those over, and now I am sitting at the gym parking lot waiting to go in for cardio. Haven't had really much update since my last show, since we've just been really low-key. Cardio has been steady at 60 minutes, food has stayed the same, but yesterday and today we did bump up cardio to 75 minutes on the elliptical, so that's what I'm gonna be doing after I film this little intro. Since my last show though, that was 2 weeks ago in Nashville, I did pass my NASM CPT exam, so that's super exciting. So now I have my certified personal training certification. I'm a certified personal trainer, so if you guys want to work together on any lifestyle changes, let me know. I'd be happy to chat with you about your goals. Also, since my show, classes started this past week, so fun fact, I've been taking classes towards my MBA, so I've just been trying to focus on that. Energy has been really low in the last 2 weeks, and it's been really hard to focus on work and school, but that's just something I've been trying to work on, prioritizing my energy during the day and figuring out what my main focus is. My mental energy has definitely been crashing earlier each day, which has been really tough and makes me excited to finish off my season. I'm just trying to finish off my season strong. With being 6 days out, I am excited to try out a new federation. This will be my first OCB show, and I'm excited to also dive into some differences between NPC and OCB with you guys. So what is the difference between the NPC and the OCB? At least for me, those are the 2 federations that I have heard the most about. NPC is definitely more well-known, since it is the path to becoming an IFBB pro, and that is when you get to compete in the Olympia, on the Olympia stage. OCB is completely natural federation. They do polygraph tests for every competitor the day before show, and then for the winners of each class, or maybe it's just the pro card winners, they do a urine test to make sure that you haven't been taking any anabolics or any of the banned substances. So there's a complete list of that on the WADA website that you can see if anything you're taking is a banned substance. So fat burners like yohimbine aren't banned, but if you're taking Clen or any of the more intense anabolic agents, then those are banned and prohibit you from competing in the OCB. NPC this year has announced that they're also going to be having more natural tested competitions, which is exciting. For me, I'm just excited to be able to know that I'm competing against people of the same level, I suppose. NPC is typically more highly regarded since you don't know if people are taking anything, and if you're not taking anything yourself, it's just more of a challenge or a incentive, a push to give it your all. People are doing whatever it takes to succeed in the NPC and the IFBB, so people see it as more competitive of a federation, but I think there's something to be said to compete naturally. Competing is definitely not healthy. It's an extreme, and if you're able to still bring that level of conditioning and muscularity that they're looking for and be able to do well, then I think that's amazing. Another difference between the OCB and the NPC is the posing. It is a little different with the OCB. You typically have a little more stage time. You get an eye walk instead of just an NPC. You just walk to the box, do your routine, and then walk off stage. In the OCB, you typically will do an I or a T walk, depending on the promoter. You walk out to the back of the stage, hit your front pose, then walk to the front, do your routine, and then you walk off. So it's more like a triangle, but they call it an I walk. And then also with the posing, when in OCB, when you transition to the back, you move your hair away from your back since they're also judging how your back looks. You put in so much time into training at the gym, so it's nice to be able to present a more complete package. So of course I haven't competed yet, so I won't be able to speak about the differences in show day until this weekend, but just from the process leading up to it, it's pretty cool. I've gotten a few emails about show. The schedule is different, so with NPC you have the pre-judging done in the morning, then there's a break, and then finals starts in the evening. So there is a show schedule. Typically men are first, then females, and then the same goes for the evening, but your day will start, or pre-judging will start around 9 or 10, and then finals will start around 4 or 5. So for bikini athletes, we don't finish the day until maybe 8 or 9 o'clock, depending on how big the shows are. On a national level, it goes even later. But with the OCB, they're actually, at least the show that I'm doing, they are having prejudging and finals for each division all at once. So the men's divisions are going first in the morning, and then the tentative schedule is that bikini will go on around 2:30, and with how the other women's divisions are structured, I think I'll be done by 3:30 or 4, which is pretty cool to not have to finish deep into the evening and actually be able to get dinner with my family at a normal time. The registration also closed late last week, and they sent an email saying that the rosters and numbers will be sent out during peak week. So it'll also be really cool to see what number I'll be, where I'll be in the lineup, and get a better sense of just how the day will flow and how many people will be in my class. With the OCB, if there is at least 5 people in your class, in your open class, then the winner of that class earns their pro card, which is pretty cool. And then in 2 weeks after this show, so September 21st, the Yorton Cup, which is the biggest pro show, is happening in North Carolina. For the OCB, prize money is the same across the board. All of the divisions, all the winners get the same amount. So a men's first place will get the same amount of prize money as a women's first place, which is really cool. That's different than the IFBB. And so every pro show will also have prize money opportunities. So I feel like that is a little more incentive with the OCB, and it's nice that it's more even of, or more fair of prizes going around. So those are some of the differences that I've already noticed between the NPC and OCB. As we get deeper into peak week and get into show day, I'll let you know what other differences I noticed so that you can also figure out what division you might want to compete in. For people who do earn their pro card in the OCB, that doesn't prohibit you from competing in the NPC. So you still can go head to head with people who may be untested or compete in NPC tested competitions. There's nothing prohibiting you from that. I do think that if you earn your IFBB pro card though, then you can't be a pro in both potentially. So that's something to look into if you're considering trying to push yourself further in different federations. I am going to head in for some cardio, and I will check in with you guys in a little bit. Hi again, happy Friday. I am now 1 day out from my OCB show. Currently on the way to the polygraph and to get first coat of tan. I haven't filmed anything since my intro video earlier this week because it's just been a really mellow peak week. We've added in a little bit more cardio each day and implemented asparagus into my meals, but we're doing a bit more depleting this time than last time. So today, just cut out all veggies, so all I'm eating is fats and a little bit of protein. So I'm excited to see what the package looks like tomorrow. My mom and I drove down a little bit ago, and then I got in some steps, but we got checked in at a DoubleTree, and I think it's her first time at a DoubleTree because I asked for the cookies for her and she really liked them, so I'm glad that she got to try that on this trip. Growing up, they didn't really travel much, so I'm excited that she's here with me and we'll be able to experience her first bodybuilding show. I am a little nervous for this polygraph because I've just never done one before. And I know that nerves can get in the way of good results. Like, I don't have anything to hide. Definitely a natural athlete, but just still a little nervous. Never done this before. But I'm pulling in now. So I will catch you guys when I'm all done. I passed the polygraph. I mean, I wasn't surprised that I passed it, but it's just a new experience. It's different, it's weird, They had this one strap that went around my chest, a blood pressure cuff on one arm, and then they had two heart rate readers on my fingers. And so when I got in there, he preps you by asking you the questions first. So you know what questions are coming and you answer them, you know your answers. And then the computer actually asks the questions. And then he reads the polygraph reader reads whatever is on the screen. And some of the questions the computer will ask twice, or I think he probably was able to select the questions, which was asked twice, just to make sure the reading was consistent. But so questions, there were 7 questions. First question was, am I sitting? Then, am I planning on telling the truth? Something along these lines. I'm paraphrasing. Then, have you ever lied to get out of trouble at work? And when prepping for the show, have you taken any banned substances? Have you taken any anabolics or growth hormone in the past 7 years? And then also, are you the type of person to cheat on someone when you're in a relationship? So it was super quick since it was just the 7 questions, and I don't know, having something around my chest was super nerve-wracking. Like, just that constriction felt really weird. So I think that made me feel nervous too. But passed my first polygraph, which is exciting. Got my tan done. I'm not too confident on how it looks, so we'll see. The room that they were doing the tan in was super warm, so I don't think I'm really dry, and probably have some marks from like areas that I'm bending and from my clothes, so we'll just see how touch-ups go tomorrow. But I'm gonna head upstairs, eat some food, and look to see when Claire replies to my check-in. So I think I will probably see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It's show day. I can't believe that after 29 or 30 weeks of prep, we're finally here. Final show day. I'm just getting in some steps to kick set my first set of check-ins to coach. Gonna do my steps and then have Romeo 1 and send another set of check-ins. Was up early, per usual, and just excited to see what today brings. I'm, like I said, giving steps at 8. And then I ordered some croissants from Pecan Patisserie. So that's about 40 minutes away. A little bit of a drive, but bikini doesn't go on until mid-afternoon, so I have all the time. That's a really interesting and cool thing about this show and how they run the OCB schedules differently. But I'm gonna make sure I take you along to the patisserie and show you all of the good stuff they have, and I'm so excited to finally be able to try a cube croissant. They also have the round croissants, circle croissants, but I didn't get one of those. We'll see if I end up making any last minute decisions, but I'm gonna finish up my steps. I'm feeling pretty good. This morning I weighed in at 122.7, and when I woke up for Nashville I was 122.1, so pretty much the same. We're working on posing on the left side since I have a little more quad line on that side. So that's been something I've been practicing, and I feel like I look pretty good. I'll make sure to put in my check-in video from this morning. Tan is feeling better. Last night I was just feeling so sticky and I was feeling meh. But it's always nice that next day feeling when it's nice and dry. I do have some spots I need to get touched up, but it'll all be fine. Plenty of time. But yeah. Okay, gonna go do steps. Just got my makeup done, so now it is time for a little snack: ground beef, peanut butter, salt, and one rice cake. Then I'm gonna drive back to the venue and start getting ready. Chilling backstage, and it's time to pump up. First peak, or first show day with Reese's Cups. That's the spot. Also gonna have some peanut butter and salt, and then let's see what Coach says.
Thank our family and our best friend Taylor. Please welcome to the stage competitor number 42, DIANALO.
Woo! Let's go, Diana!
Good morning, happy Sunday. It is now the day after show, and I am sitting in the beach parking lot because I brilliantly signed up for a 5K. Today is the Hampton Beach Seafood Fest. I love seafood, and I think I've been to the festival only one time before, so I figured if there's a 5K and I'm getting in some movement, then maybe I can also go check out the festival. So here I am. There's yoga on the beach that I was trying to get to, but arrived a little late and I still need to pick up my bib, so I think we'll just skip yoga and then head to the 5K. But probably wondering how yesterday went. I placed second in both Novice B and Open B, which is super exciting. I am proud of the fluidity and the package that I brought, and I'm definitely ready for a nice life season, improvement season. Claire gave me my plan yesterday, and we are going to macros, which When she told me that, it was like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders. I just miss having freedom and flexibility with my foods, and I keep seeing different videos like the cucumber salad video, and I just miss like having cottage cheese and tuna and sauerkraut, just different kinds of foods. So I'm really excited to start working on a meal plan after the 5K. I'm gonna go find a coffee shop or a little spot to hang out with my festival foods and work on a meal plan, so I'll definitely show you guys what that ends up being. Maybe I'll even implement a high protein French toast, so we'll see. But yesterday was pretty fun, and it was neat to just get everything all done at once. Like I mentioned before, bikini was going on around 2:30, so we did comparisons, and well, all the different classes did their comparisons, and then we went out for a group picture, and then we did our eye walks, our routines, and then they did awards. So it was nice to just get everything done in an hour rather than having prejudging in the morning, needing to take a long break, waiting for everyone else to do their things before bikini goes on last again, and finishing at like 8 p.m. So we finished, I think, around 3:30 or 4. And then my mom, my sister, and her boyfriend had come, and then one of my best friends, Taylor, also came to support, so shout out to them. Thank you guys for coming. But we went to the Cheesecake Factory after and got spinach dip for the table. I got the spicy shrimp pasta, which was pretty good. I also had a shrimp meal before we went, because Claire likes to make sure we're not too hungry after show and make good choices. And I also got to try their seasonal pumpkin pecan cheesecake, and my sister got the Reese's cheesecake, and then Nick got the chocolate tuxedo. It's on my bucket list to try all the cheesecakes at the Cheesecake Factory. I have a list going, so I was able to add 2 more cheesecakes to the list, and now I'm at 19. I think that brings me just to halfway of the list. I've been working on it since high school, so started the list in 2012. Yeah, I guess it's been 12 years. Wait. 12 years since I've graduated? Oh my gosh. And I've only made it through 19 cheesecakes! So, that's what we did last night. My sister also brought an apple cider donut from Rhode Island. That was super yummy. And I got a few pastries from the Viral Lacan patisserie. So Corey and I tried a bite of that, but we were so stuffed from just what we'd been eating. Oh, and we finally got to go on an ice cream date. It was our first ice cream date of the season. He left today for annual training, so I won't see him for a few weeks, but I'm glad we at least got in that little date before he left. So that's all I ate yesterday, and I'll show you a bit about what I eat today. Feeling pretty good, just excited to take a break and work on my own meals, refocus on school, have more energy for school and work, and just focus on life. Wedding planning, studying. But I'm going to go put my sneakers on and try to run this 5K. Haven't run in a long time. Also had a creme brulee croissant this morning, so that's sitting in my stomach. I don't know if that's more fuel or gonna slow me down, so we shall see. I'll check in with you guys in a little bit.
And that command would be... Okay, as hundreds of runners walk.
Just finished the 5K. I ran the whole time. Finished in 27 minutes and 27 seconds. Got my little hat on, and now I'm just exploring the festival. So many cool crafts and vendors.
Stop. It is windy out there.
I am on a mission. Sister Snacking had a video of lobster rolls in New Hampshire, their best being Rise Harbor, and they have a tent here, so we are hunting down a lobster roll with some chowder. Hi there, it is now Tuesday. We are a few days post-show, a few days post-run. Body is sore, but thankful for some days off of cardio and training. I have got some schoolwork to catch up on and some doggy snuggles to be had. But I just was editing the video and wanted to come on and say thank you guys so much for your love and support during this prep journey for me. I'm excited to share what's coming up in the reverse and in my next life season. I hope you guys will stay tuned. Again, thank you guys so much for your kindness, for your support and encouragement. I hope that my videos have helped shed some light on bodybuilding or given you some more information as you dive into this journey yourself. If you liked this video, give it a like, comment down below what else you'd like to see, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Remember, growth happens outside of your comfort zone, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!